If you're applying pre-emerge herbicides this spring and tillage is an option, I'll discuss which tools may prove most beneficial in today's Iron Talk. There are quite a few herbicides that can be used pre-emerge either after planting or in a strictly no-till environment. If you're using things like Harness, Surpass, Prowl, Valor, or the Authority family of products in this manner, just know that you'll need some timely rainfall to get them into the soil and ultimately into the target plants. If tillage is an option with your farming practices, it can be used to reduce the amount of moisture needed to activate the herbicide and potentially even to increase the effectiveness of the product. The key is to get it stirred into the soil evenly at the proper depth for that herbicide to work. We get questions about using a disc as a herbicide incorporation tool every spring. There are corn stalks to chop up and mix into the soil, as well as herbicides and fertilizers. The problem with the disc is there just isn't enough stirring and mixing to get the herbicide evenly distributed in the soil, and you see streaking. The same would be true with vertical tillage coulter units. Our preferred tool has been the field cultivator. If you have the sweep set so there are no gaps that aren't tilled, it provides an excellent mixing of soil. The other two challenges that are very common are number 1, getting too deep with the tillage, and number 2, getting deep enough to cover the wheel tracks without getting too deep for the herbicide. We've always figured that the majority of your herbicide is moved to about half the depth of your tillage. So if you till it 4 inches deep, your herbicide moves 2 inches down, for example. Since most pre-emerge herbicides need to stay in the top inch or so of soil, tillage must stay very shallow. Here's our solution. Drive fast. If you're running 8 miles per hour, chances are you won't be able to go too deep. Also, you can drop the shanks lower right where your wheel tracks are, so you can cover the wheel tracks without getting too deep across the whole length of the field cultivator. Follow these tips in conventional or reduced till operations to make your pre-emerge herbicides work their best. That's all for this week's Iron Talk, and now back to the show.